Hi friends, welcome back, and this is Nook. So it's been a minute or two since I've tried to make a homemade pizza. And I've seen a few people making them with like the crust thing. Now I have made my own crust with the yeast and all that stuff. But supposedly this is even so much easier. I don't know, I won't be able to tell you that until I figure this out. Mark likes thinner crust, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cook it in the combi tonight. So that should give it a really nice crispy crust here. So I'll go ahead and bring you down here and show you what I'm I have my bowl here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this open. Now supposedly you only mix this up with like a fork. So you take like your mix there. You take your 1 cup of hot water, which I'm surprised it's hot water because it seems like that would kill any yeast or whatever, but hey, I'm going with an instruction. So, and 1 teaspoon of oil. And because I like flavored crust, I'm going to go ahead and put in some of my onion and garlic powder because I just really like a flavored crust. So supposedly you're supposed to mix this around for about 30 strokes here till everything is well combined. And pretty much everything is almost at the very bottom right there. That seems kind of sticky. What did it say about being sticky? It said, shape it into a ball. If dough is too sticky, add 1 or 2 tablespoons more of flour, which that's what I'm going to have to do because that is that is way too sticky for my liking. So, get out a tablespoon holder here. I don't know for sure. I'll start with a 1 and kind of mix it up. And if I need more. So that's one thing about doing this. Like sometimes just that full thing of water. What I would do next time on this, if this is too, yeah, probably just 1 more. I wouldn't add all the water at first. And I probably shouldn't have, knowing what I know, that sometimes crusts are just like that. That might even need a 3rd one. So if you do this, you know, and it depends on what area you're in and all that jazz. Yeah, that's looking better. I mean, that's probably, actually, it could actually take another, I mean, because that's still really sticky. I will not put the full cup of water in there next time. I'll start with maybe a 1/2 cup and move forward on that. So what you're supposed to do is, I'll try to get the rest of this flour off the side. You're supposed to put this in a ball and let this go for at least 5 minutes covered. So I am going to go ahead and get this covered. I may have to put a little bit more in there of the flour, and we'll be back in a few. Alright, I did have to add quite a bit more flour to this. I think just going forth, like I said, I'm going to start just off with like a 1/2 cup of water, then, you know, add the other stuff. So I greased my pan. I have the combi on for preheat. And this is now not obviously as sticky, but like I said, I had to put quite a bit of flour in here to try to make this actually not be so sticky. But, you know, lessons learned. So what they say to do is to spread this out and to poke it with a fork, but I actually have one of these things that I'm going to go over it with. Now this crust, even with adding all the extra flour that I did, I don't think it's going to be as thick as my homemade crust. I don't know for sure if this will taste as good or taste better, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I've never used one of these crusts, and I'm just going to use some of the Chef Boyardee pizza sauce for this. Alright, so I'm just going to poke quite a few holes in here. And this is not ready yet, but like I said, it's getting ready to do that. And then I'll go ahead and pop this in there for 5 minutes. Alright, so that's cooked for the 5 minutes. And just go ahead and put some of that Chef Boyardee according to Charlie and Melanie at A Godly Home, and then Charlie, one of my subscribers. They both say this is really, really good. So what I'm going to do is just take the rest of that and I actually just put it in the fridge for those times that I just want pizzas for lunch. Now because this is in a pan, I can go all the way to the edge with the sauce. Alright. And then I usually put my cheese on top or on the bottom of everything first. And then sometimes I put just a little bit on the top just to hold everything in there, especially when it's like in the combi that can actually move the stuff around. So there's that. I'll put a little bit more on there. I'll go ahead and start with the pepperoni. Now this is just some turkey pepperoni, because we don't eat pork here. So go ahead and put this down here. I'll be using my own home canned mushrooms for this. Some of these pepperoni slices are so thin. Boy, you would have thought I cut all that on purpose. Alright, so I'm just going to use some of the frozen green peppers. Not too many like I would like to have, because Mark, I don't think we've even ate green pepper since he's got out of the hospital. And then some onions, and of course not as much as I normally would have, but that's fine. And then some mushrooms. And I turned the combi back on so this actually stays heated. And put that little bit of cheese on the top. So this is all nice and cheesy. Alright. Now, the combi over there says that 400 degrees for the pizza. So I'm going to go by that. I don't know for sure how well this is going to be. It's actually over here on this side, and it's on the pizza setting. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in here. And it's on, well, I'll do like 15 minutes and see where that puts us. And next time you see this, the pizza will be done. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I ended up doing about 19 minutes on this at the 450. Mark will get this out of here and he'll cut it for us. He's the official pizza cutter in the house. That looks really good. Yum, yum.
What, 4?
Yep. That one side's almost a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I never said I was perfect.
We won't tell you his first job was at Pizza Hut.
Can't prove it.
He only worked there a couple weeks. So anyways, let me put this on here. I don't know if you're sure if you can see this, but the back side's really nice and brown. So I think we're going to probably like this. And like I said, next time when we go to do this, I definitely will not be putting the whole cup of water in at a time. I will start with a half a cup. And then if I need more, then I'll just add it. I should have thought about that when I first saw that and did not dump that all the way in there. But this hopefully will turn out pretty good, and it'll be a nice homemade pizza. So thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a very blessed and wonderful day.